morning, everybody, and happy Friday! So as many of you guys know, once again, Blu-rays and DVDs are showing up at Dollar Trees. Now, I was lucky enough last weekend to get first dibs at one of my local stores' stock, and many of you guys have been listing that your stores have already put their DVDs and Blu-rays out. However, today is the first official day of the sale, and we are gonna check out multiple different stores. So let's go see what they got. All right, not too bad. Found a few DVDs and Blu-rays I did not see at the Dollar Tree I hit up last weekend. That is awesome. By the way, if you did not see last weekend's video, I'll put a link down below in the description of this video. I'm only gonna kind of show off things that I don't remember seeing when I was in the previous store. So definitely check that out if you want to see kind of everything the stores are getting in, at least in my area. Now, there are still a few Blu-rays I wish they would have had. I'm trying to hunt down a few specific titles, so hopefully I'll find them. Let's continue on. Once again, more titles I did not see at any previous Dollar Trees. That is awesome, including one pretty amazing title that I do already own, but that was just too incredibly cool to pass up. Now, unfortunately, I still cannot find those few Blu-rays I'm looking for. They actually had the DVD version of one of them, but I really want to get it on Blu-ray, so none of those yet. But what they did have were others. Wow, slim pickings at that store, but to be honest, they usually don't get in any movies whatsoever, so the fact that this location even had anything was actually a pleasant surprise, and I still managed to find 2 titles, so I'm happy. All right, on to our next Dollar Tree. Oh man, only one title picked up from that store. As I go on, it is getting more and more difficult to find different titles. We do have, though, one more Dollar Tree to hit up. So can I continue the streak? Can I find at least one title from every single store we hit up today? I don't know. And we have success! Titles picked up from every single Dollar Tree. But wow, that was by far the weakest selection yet. It amazes me how some stores get in like 20 boxes of movies and some get in 4. I don't get it. But anyway, I got more goodies. I'm happy. So that about does it for today's Dollar Tree hunting. So let's get home and let's take a look at everything that I picked up. All right, guys, back home from all the Dollar Trees on the way out to the post office. With the exception of the one I already hit up on a Sunday, there's no real need to go back out there as I've already looked through their entire inventory. Again, link down below to that video if you have not yet watched it. Now, there are still a few more stores in my area, but my sickness only takes me so far. Those stores are actually in the opposite direction that we were traveling today, so maybe I'll save those for this weekend if I happen to make it out there. I don't know, we'll see, but Regardless, I had to at least hit up these few stores, and I found some decent titles. So let's see what all I picked up. And up first are the DVDs. So these are pretty cool. I've seen these floating about other stores like Target and Walmart and Kmart and stuff like that. And I've looked at these and I was intrigued by these, but they're nothing I probably would have paid a bit more than $1 for anyway. So very happy to find these. We have Doozers. Look at this. We have Giant Gingerbread House and, Spooky Palooza. So I'm guessing a Halloween related Doozers video. I have no idea. So, the Doozers, yes, I was a huge fan of Fraggle Rock. I used to watch it nonstop as a kid. I have the entire series and the animated series as well on DVD. I love Fraggle Rock. So, the Doozers were something that I definitely grew up with, but this is a whole new, like, CGI animated series based on them, which I think is so cool that they actually got their own series. That is awesome. I've never seen this. I know nothing about it. Will it be any good? I'm not sure. But as a huge Fraggle Rock fan, I really just couldn't pass these up. At $1 a piece, I'm finally going to get to check this out and see what the new Doozers show, I say new, 2015, it's newish, what the new show is all about. So very cool. Had to grab both of those. Then I picked up Walkout. Now, the synopsis does sound interesting, but what really sold me was the HBO logo. I pretty much buy anything with that logo because HBO movies tend to be really good. I can't think of an HBO movie I've seen in a very long time that I've not enjoyed to at least some extent. So again, for $1, Walkout looked pretty interesting. Had to pick that up. Then this I grabbed for the store. We have Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. So, this is a movie that over the, I guess, last few years or so has kind of built up this cult following. This, in my opinion, is a really bad movie. I remember when this came out, I was excited because I loved the first Blair Witch. The first Blair Witch movie came out when I was a teenager, and me and all my teenage friends were, like, obsessed with that movie. We loved it so much. So, when the sequel came out, I was like, yes, another Blair Witch, let's check it out. And it was nothing like the first movie. It, in my opinion, was garbage. And I hadn't watched it since that initial watching. But I did buy the box set that comes with the first two movies and like a bunch of like collectible stuff. It's a pretty cool set. Bought that years ago, basically, because I wanted the first movie. So maybe like 2 years or so ago, I see so many people talking about how they're watching this movie for like Halloween and stuff. And I'm thinking, Blair Witch 2? Really? That movie's horrible, isn't it? So I figured, okay, I'm gonna give it a second chance. I'm gonna sit down, rewatch this movie. Maybe back when I first watched it, I wasn't in the right mindset, or I have no idea. Maybe all these years later, I can appreciate it for what it is. And no, I still thought it was really, really bad. But again, a lot of people seem to like this. And when I get copies of this in at the store, they sell. People want this movie, so I picked up a copy. And what is actually pretty cool about this is it's a DVD CD combo, so it actually has the soundtrack, which is pretty awesome. I gotta admit, that's kind of cool. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan, but a lot of people are, so hey, to each their own. I'm not going to judge somebody because they like a movie I don't. That's okay. I'm sure many people out there like movies that I don't like. Spice World. Anyway, very, very cool. Had to grab it for the store at least. Then this is interesting, 10,000 Saints. Never seen it, really know nothing about it, but again, synopsis sounded interesting, and I really enjoy the cast. So, again, for $1, why not? And this is why I love these sales, because, again, for $1, why not? I like being able to say that. Then I grabbed McRobe and Gasoline. Am I saying that right? I have no idea what this is. You guys can tell me. Again, looked interesting. It's actually certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes, which again, I hold that with a grain of salt. But who knows? It might actually be good. And hey, for $1, why not pick it up? And then The Longest Week. Now, this is a movie I've actually heard of. I've never seen it, but heard it was pretty good. So, again, for $1, why not? I'm just going to keep saying that. But this, oh my gosh, this was amazing. And again, another reason why I always say to check all your local stores. If you have more than one Dollar Tree in your area and you're not driving too far out of your way, just stop by, check them all out, because you're probably going to find different stuff at each one, like I did today. You're going to see probably 95% of the same titles over and over again, but there's that weird 5% of titles that this store got that store didn't. And you may even come across that one weird, bizarre title that probably is kind of scarce. Maybe it's showing up, you know, a copy here, a copy there, and I'm talking all throughout the United States, like just copies sporadically. You might find something like Troll 2, the 20th anniversary Nilbog edition. That's awesome. Wow, what a cool find this was. I have no idea if this has any special features on it whatsoever. I kind of hope it does, although the back doesn't actually list any, because I do already have this on DVD. I have it, like, I think in the like the Troll and Troll 2 the combo pack. But still, this was a really, really cool find. I'm probably gonna hold on to this one if it has special features. If it doesn't, I might put it up on the store, because again, I already have it, so I don't really need another edition of it, unless, again, it has new special features that my other copy doesn't. We'll see. Still, very cool to find this. I was kind of blown away to find something like Troll 2 for $1 at Dollar Tree. This is a really good find. That was really awesome. Blown away by that. So that was it for the DVDs, but now on to the Blu-rays, including a 3D Blu-ray. We have The Seven Dwarves. Yeah, I have no idea if this is any good. And had this been not a 3D Blu-ray, I probably would have passed on it. But with that being said, I believe it was Big Lots, maybe like a month or two ago, well, probably longer than that actually, they were getting in 3D Blu-rays of these like random animated, like CGI animated movies that I had never even heard of, but some people were saying they were pretty good, and they were cheap, they were 3D, why not add to my 3D collection? And I actually did end up watching them, and they were pretty good. I was actually really surprised by a CGI animated movie that I've never heard of, and I think was like direct to Blu-ray and stuff. It never actually was in theaters. I was really surprised to find out they were pretty good, so who knows? Maybe this one's going to be good as well? Yeah, I don't know. If you've seen this movie, leave a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. But again, it was a 3D Blu-ray, so I kind of couldn't pass it up for $1. And the same thing goes with Thunder and the House of Magic. I have no idea what these are. It does feature the music of Selena Gomez, so okay. These both Shout, yeah, these are both Shout Factory releases, which I also believe the other CGI animated movies that I bought, I think they were Shout as well. So again, I like those movies. Maybe these will also be good. But again, for only $1, why not? And it's 3D Blu-ray. I just couldn't say no to adding some more 3D titles to my collection for only $1. Hopefully that was worth it. Then this I had to pick up. This is Legends of Oz, Dorothy's Return. Not the best movie ever, but I do actually have a Blu-ray version of this that I believe one of you guys sent me. But it's a region, I think, region B release. It's not a region A Blu-ray. So I'm basically upgrading or whatever. I'm finally getting a region A Blu-ray release of this movie. So now I don't have to get out my region-free Blu-ray player anytime I actually want to watch this movie, which, to be honest, I will probably not watch it again. But it's the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD Combo Pack. Pretty awesome. Again, for $1, had to grab it. This looked interesting. The Abandoned. Never heard of this movie. This is a new one for me, but it is an IFC midnight release, which is kind of cool, and I'm thinking probably means it's going to be at least somewhat decent. The synopsis sounded great. I love horror movies, and again, I mean, horror for $1 on Blu-ray, I had to check it out. That looked awesome. Oh, you know, I'm going to save that to last. Hold on. Okay, then I grabbed The Warlords, which is an upgrade for me because I do already have this one on DVD. But again, for $1, I'm always going to upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray for only $1, of course. I've actually not yet watched this movie, so now when I do, I can watch it in high definition. And the last Blu-ray I picked up, this I almost completely passed on. We have Black or White. Now, you probably noticed me finding that at, or seeing that at multiple different stores, and then finally at the last store I hit up, I actually bought it. And the reason for that is because I thought I had this on Blu-ray already. I don't. I actually do have the movie, but it's on DVD. I don't know why I had it in my head that I had it on Blu-ray. I think what happened, if I'm not mistaken, is I bought it on DVD, and then like 2 weeks later, I think I saw it on Blu-ray for like a cheap price. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I could have got it on Blu-ray instead of DVD, but at that point, I already had it on DVD. The Blu-ray wasn't cheap enough for me to upgrade. So I think in my head, I was just kind of getting confused and thought I already had the movie on Blu-ray, but I didn't. So something that the cinema gods were talking into my ear saying, check your list really quick. And I did, and sure enough, realized I had it on DVD, not Blu-ray. So for $1, I'm upgrading. That is awesome. Again, I have not yet watched this movie, but I hear it's fantastic. Blu-ray Digital HD Combo Pack, very cool. So there you go, guys. That's everything I grabbed from my my second hunting trip out to some Dollar Generals. Again, last Sunday, I stopped in at one of my local stores that let me and Rick actually go into the back, and we got to dig through all the boxes before anything was even put out. If you have not watched that video, once again, there's a link down below to that video. You can check it out, because I bought like a huge in fact, I had a whole box full of stuff. They actually gave me one of the boxes that all the DVDs were packed in. They actually took DVDs out of one of those and stuck all the DVDs and Blu-rays that I was buying. They stuck them in one of those boxes for me to walk out with, because I had that many titles in hand. So definitely bought a lot more that time, but still found some amazing deals. And it kind of has me itching to get back out to maybe some more Dollar Trees this weekend if time permits, because you never know what you might find. You may come across something like this, which is why I really want to get out to those other stores. So we'll see. There are actually a few things I was looking for. Well, actually, Rick was looking for Fargo and another movie, like, is it Foxcatcher or something like that? I want to say there was two Blu-rays he was looking for. I actually already have Fargo on Blu-ray, so I didn't need that. And the other movie I've not actually heard of, I don't think anyway. So was looking for those for Rick, because he really wanted a copy of those on Blu-ray. I did not see them, and the one I was looking for was the Bruce Lee double feature Blu-ray set. I did see the DVD set, as you saw, came across a few copies of that at different stores, but I could not find the Blu-ray release. So that was the one title I was really trying to hunt down, but what are you going to do? You can't always find them all, but who knows? Maybe they're at some of the other local stores. Again, another reason why I want to get out to them, and just might this weekend. But all right, guys, so that is it. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. Also, be sure to check out Patreon, where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 a month really does help out, goes a long way, goes right back into these videos, and it does gain you early access on most of my videos as well. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself many designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts, hoodies, hats, buttons, all kinds of really cool Cinema Sickness gear. Again, proceeds help the show. And as always, most importantly, check out the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media. Again, proceeds really do help out, are very much appreciated, and are the most important whatsoever. So definitely check that out. So links to everything can be found down below in the description of this video. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Get out there and hunt at your Dollar Trees. See you then. Bye. Alright guys, for those of you still watching, a bit of a spoiler. So today when I was out hunting at the Dollar Trees, there was one other store I had to quickly stop into, and that was the Open Door Ministry Thrift Shop. The reason I wanted to go in there is because I had a nice friendly tip from a local viewer letting me know they had something I was probably gonna want to pick up, and I grabbed every single one they had.